A motorcycle is cheaper than therapy. That sounds like a joke until you think about it. 3, maybe 5 grand for a used bike. That's 30 therapy sessions. 30 hours sitting in a chair, digging through your past, trying to explain the weight on your chest in words that never come out right. Or 1 bike. And every single time you throw your leg over it, you get more therapy than any office could ever give you. Because a motorcycle doesn't ask questions. It doesn't care about your past mistakes, your trauma, your failures. It doesn't ask you to explain what you can't. It just says, twist the throttle and let's go. And suddenly, the world feels lighter. You start rolling, and the first thing you notice is the air. Not the stale air of your apartment, not the recycled air of an office. Real air, thick, alive, heavy with life. The smell of pine forests after rain, wildflowers in an open meadow, the smoke of someone grilling on their porch, even the sharp tang of hot asphalt baking under the sun. Every ride is a sensory confession booth, and it heals you in ways nothing else can. Because when you're on a bike, your entire body is engaged. You feel the weight shift beneath you, every input matters. You're not just moving through the world, you're part of it. The wind doesn't brush past you like in a car. It consumes you. It feels thick, like swimming through invisible water, slicing it apart with your shoulders and your chest. It's flying, but you're close enough to touch the earth. It's swimming, but you never drown. Try explaining that to someone who's never ridden. You can't. You just know. And here's the part nobody tells you. Your motorcycle is always available. Midnight, sunrise, 2 in the morning when your chest feels like it's collapsing under the weight of everything. You don't have to book an appointment. You don't have to wait 2 weeks for a slot. You just grab your keys and therapy begins. Because out there, your brain finally shuts up. Every worry, every mistake, every bill, every heartbreak, it can't keep up with 70 miles an hour. Your mind is forced into focus. You're locked in the present, no room for the past or the future. That's pure mindfulness, pure as it gets. And you know what else? A motorcycle erases who you are the second you put the helmet on. Your failures? Hidden. Your regrets? Gone. That fight you had? That mistake you made? That version of yourself you hate? No one sees it. The visor drops and you're reborn. A blank slate. A nameless figure with no history, no baggage, no reputation trailing behind. Just another rider in the wind. That's more than therapy. That's resurrection. And the road doesn't just give you peace, it gives you connection. Because motorcycles are magnets for humanity. Kids wave at you from the sidewalk, eyes wide, begging for a wheelie. Old men walk up in gas stations, telling you about the bike they had when they were your age. Strangers who would ignore you otherwise come alive because of the machine between your legs. And then there's the other kind of attention, the kind that makes girls glance twice. The kind that makes them wonder what it is about a person who willingly climbs onto a machine that could kill them and does it with a smile. Because there's something undeniably romantic about risk, about choosing danger in a world where everyone else is soft, padded, wrapped in bubble wrap, and terrified of living. But the real reason a motorcycle beats therapy, it understands your moods without asking. When you're angry, you twist the throttle harder. The bike roars back at you, eats your fury, and spits it out as speed. When you're sad, you ride slow, letting the world drift past, every mile another layer of grief peeling away. When you're lost, you don't even need a destination. The bike doesn't care where you go, only that you keep moving. It's the perfect therapist. Silent, but always listening. Demanding nothing, but giving everything. Think back. How many times have you sat at home, suffocating, not knowing what to do with yourself? And then you rode, and within 5 minutes of feeling the wind slam against your chest, it was gone. The weight, the darkness, the endless loop in your head, gone. And here's what's crazy. It doesn't matter whether your bike cost $30,000 or $3,000. The therapy is the same. The road doesn't care about the brand on your tank or the year stamped on your frame. That flow state, that healing, that freedom, you get it all, even on the cheapest machine. That's why a motorcycle is cheaper than therapy. It's more than therapy. Because out there, on that strip of asphalt cutting through forest or desert or city, you're reminded of something you forget too often. Life is still beautiful. The smell of rain hitting hot pavement, the sudden drop in temperature as you glide into a shaded valley, the way golden light cuts through the trees at sunset, painting everything in fire, the perfect corner that makes you lean so far you could kiss the ground, the straight stretch where you finally open it up and feel what the machine was born to do. You don't just see it, you feel it in your skin, your lungs, your blood. And when you finally park, when you pull the helmet off and your hair is a mess and your face is red from the wind, you feel different, lighter, stronger, like the world handed you back a piece of yourself you thought was gone. Here's the truth. Therapy tries to help you understand your problems. A motorcycle helps you outrun them long enough to see they were never as big as you thought. So get the bike. Get the cheapest one that runs if that's all you can afford. Because that machine will be there at 3 a.m. when no therapist will answer. It'll be there on Christmas when everyone else is with family you don't have. It'll be there when words fail, when talking won't help, when all you need is to move. 2 wheels, a motor, and the absolute certainty that as long as you can ride, you can survive anything.